Germs live all over your toilet, in the water, in tough dirt, and around the bowl. Which is why the Domestos germ killing range now includes Germ Blaster, Total Blast, and Extended Germ Kill Thick Bleach. The Domestos toilet cleaning system kills all known germs everywhere.
A summer without football? Not on ESPN. Germany v Argentina. Major League Soccer from America. Women's Super League from back home. Brasileiro. Pre-season in the US for Spurs and Liverpool. While the Gunners and the new champs meet in China. So, a summer without football? Not on ESPN.
Break a couple of minutes ago. This was the scene on the court at the Thomas & Mack Center. Scottie Pippen, Chris Mullin in the middle, and Clyde Drexler and Lenny Wilkins, members of the original Dream Team in 1992. An interesting comparison made by Kobe just a couple of days ago.
Basketball standpoint, they obviously have a lot more size than we do. With Robinson and Ewing and Malone and those guys. They were also, some of those wing players were also a lot older at the kind of the end of their careers, where we have just a bunch of young racehorses, guys that are eager to compete. So I don't know. It'd be a tough one, but I think we pull it out.
You have to love the unfiltered confidence of Kobe Bryant, and interesting comparison, as Charles Barkley had an interesting retort saying there's only 3 guys on this team that could have made the original Dream Team.
Isn't that amazing? 11 Hall of Famers on that team. I like what Larry Bird said. He said, they probably could beat us. I haven't picked up a basketball in 20 years.
Iguodala from outside. Boy, he's found the range from downtown. Andre Iguodala is 3 of 5 from downtown.
You know what you love about him?
Who would you take? Let me get back to that. Who would you take? This team or the original 92 team?
The hardest part is how much more athletic players have gotten in 20 years. I think where this team would struggle right now, quite honestly, is size inside. Without Dwight Howard, no Chris Bosh, obviously. You're talking about Patrick Ewing. You're talking about David Robinson. Michael Jordan in his prime. I'd have to go with the 92 team.
They had a 6'8" point guard. Johnson, look at the average margin of victory.
Hey, this team has a 6'8" point guard.
Yeah, you're right. James. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. I take that back.
You know what? We'll never know, so it's just speculation.
Well, I'll say this. In terms of their overall impact on the game, I'd have to say that original 92 team had a sublime impact. And Pau Gasol has talked openly about being in Barcelona as a kid and watching Scottie Pippen and David Robinson and Michael Jordan. That really inspired him to become a great basketball player.
You couldn't be more right on. It's a team that changed basketball around the world forever. It brought the world closer together. I think at least 3 of these guys could have made the team now.
I don't want to get myself in trouble.
I don't want to get myself in trouble with Chris Mullin now. And Larry Bird was really hurt at the end of his career. Chris is from my neighborhood in Brooklyn, so.
They're in high school in New York. Coming up on the State Farm halftime report, a lot of interesting news and notes. Back in the studio, Kobe Bryant. Right now getting a breather.
Trying to figure out, since we've sat down to start this game, anything new on the Dwight Howard front. You talk about a soap opera in Orlando.
Dwight Howard had been rumored to be going to the Brooklyn Nets, and now the Houston Rockets apparently back in the bidding process, trying to accumulate some assets. Talk about Luis Scola, who's going to be playing for Argentina, a member of the Rockets right now, perhaps being amnestied.
I think what you have in Houston, if that's the deal that Orlando makes, you have young draft picks, you have a potential lottery pick, and the pick that's just gone from Toronto for Kyle Lowry.
Durant trying to punctuate a very productive first half for him with another jump shot. And the lead has swollen now to 23 points, their largest of the game. Led by the NBA scoring champ, Kevin Durant, who ends the first half with 21 points. Carmelo Anthony has 9. Don't forget, coming up at the half, we have the State Farm halftime report as the USA plays its first of 5 exhibition games. And what a three-point shooting display here in the first half, shooting almost 40% from behind the arc, led by Kevin Durant and Andre Iguodala. When we come back, Cindy Brunson in the studio with the State Farm halftime report.